The death of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia has sparked a battle that could affect the balance of power in Washington for decades. But despite being the current court's longest-serving member, a Gallup poll from July finds that 32% of Americans didn't even know who Justice Scalia was. You may recall a poll taken a month later found that 10% of college graduates think Judge Judy, yeah, the one on the TV show, sits on the Supreme Court. Now, before I ask you, Chris, if she's the ultimate consensus nominee, tell me, what does this say about the American public who's about to make a very big decision in 2016 for the next president?
Well, it explains President Obama's re-election, I think, doesn't it? You know, there was a Pew poll, a national poll in 2010, year and a half after President Obama was elected, and 41% of Americans didn't know who Joe Biden was. So, you know, you hear these polls, and I'm not terribly surprised by the number. In fact, I thought the number would be higher when it comes to Antonin Scalia being on the Supreme Court. You go out and do man-on-the-street interviews and show people pictures of Joe Biden, and half the public doesn't know who he is. You ask who the vice president is, and half the public doesn't know who he is. And the disturbing part is that they show up on Election Day.
So whose fault is that, do you think?
You know, the educational system is a catastrophe. Generally speaking, the public education system is a catastrophe. People graduate from college not knowing anything about the country they live in. And we live in a pop culture society where Donald Trump may very well be the next president of the United States.
You know what? I like to give the American people the benefit of the doubt. I think you've come out of one of the worst recessions for jobs in our history, and people may be concentrating on surviving. They may be concentrating on other things. By the way, Google Trends data during the last GOP debate, people were Googling whether or not Jeb Bush is related to George W. Bush.
Wow.
Yeah, it was leading. It was trending. So, you know, I mean, it's out there. Well, people are wondering all sorts of things.
Just go to Twitter now. I mean, I looked yesterday. What's trending? Is it Justice Scalia? No, it's Taylor Swift. People are talking about her fight back and forth with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Almost a million? I mean, 1 million tweets yesterday. That's what they're focused on. And look, you watch Water's World.
I was just going to say
reason why Water's World is so popular yet so terrifying at the same time.
I'm outnumbered on this.
Right.
Apparently, I am.
If you're in college, though, subscribe to a newspaper, any newspaper, and just read it daily.
I assume they're all Democrats.
Chris, good to have you. Rachel, you'll be back with us.